Lucy tapped the end of her pencil off the desk. What teacher makes their class write a story over the holidays? She muttered to herself. She flicked through the notebook her grandmother had given her. It was a used, beaten-up 99-cent diary that was missing half its pages. As she flicked through it, 3 pages of writing caught her eye. 29th of April, 2003, she read aloud. The writing that was written underneath was like a 2-year-old's attempt at cursive writing. Lucy heard her mean cousin Miranda coming up the stairs. What a way to ruin her Christmas break. She had a 4-page story to write. She had to stay at her grandmother's with the world's biggest bitch. What are you doing here? Asked Miranda, popping her head around the corner. None of your fucking business, Lucy shouted back at her, slamming the door in her face. Lucy sighed as she sat back in her chair. Then an idea popped into her head. Christmas horrors, she wrote at the top of a blank page in the notebook. She began writing about a monster who went around eating people at Christmas. Cliché, sure, but her teacher wasn't expecting Shakespeare. Lucy couldn't help but laugh out loud as she wrote about a girl named Miranda being eaten alive by a monster. Within half an hour, Lucy had completed her story. That night, as everyone was getting ready for bed, Miranda ran out of her room screaming. I saw a person. It was under my bed. I swear, she cried. Yeah, right, Miranda, Lucy called from her room. I swear, I saw it, Miranda replied with wide eyes. Go to bed, Miranda, their grandmother said. I'm sure it's just your eyes playing tricks. Reluctantly, Miranda went to bed. That was the biggest mistake she could have made. At 1 a.m, Miranda woke to the sound of heavy breathing. Lucy? She whispered. No answer. She grabbed her phone with shaking hands and used it as a torch. No one was there. It's probably Lucy next door, she told herself. As she lay back on her bed, she noticed something. The breathing was coming from underneath her. She dared herself to look under it. As she leaned down to see what it was, the breathing stopped. Suddenly, a hand grabbed her face. She screamed and flailed as it ripped skin from her face and began to chew on it. It pulled her underneath the bed, eating her alive. You may be wondering why the others in the house never saved her, when they must have heard the cries for help. The thing is, they didn't. The monster got them too. I'm sure if Lucy was still alive, she would regret ever writing that story.